Today, we'll show you how to replace the latch assembly on this Frigidaire dishwasher. Be sure to visit ApplianceVideo.com, where you will find thousands of repair videos on the latest technology. And for a limited time, you can save big on an annual membership and take advantage of all of our premium benefits. ApplianceVideo.com. Do it right the first time. The main reason why you'd be replacing your latch assembly is if the unit is broken and the dishwasher will not start. To begin the repair, we must first remove the front panel. Stop. Before beginning any repair, always be sure to disconnect the power to the appliance. It is also recommended to test the outlet for the proper voltage. Remember to also turn off the water. You will need the following tools to complete this repair. To begin, first, let's open the door. Now, one thing you are going to notice is that there are different size screws around the panel in order to remove or separate the front panel. Now, we do have to separate this in order to access the internal components. Now, to begin, we are going to take off the two bottom screws here. These are both Phillips. Be careful when you do this. I highly recommend take the bottom, move to the front, take one off while holding it, do that, and then we'll slide it off so that you can see what I'm doing. So we'll start with the bottom one here. Do the other bottom one. Now I am going to move to the front. We are going to do the other Phillips screw, but when I do it, I'm going to clamp this together with my hand. We'll set this Phillip to the side. I'm going to put my knee underneath it, and I'm going to take out the other one. Slowly clamp your hands on it and start to close the door. This will fall right off. Grab it, close the door, and set your panel to the side. Now that we have the bottom panel safely set to the side, we can start to remove the top panel. Now, as I said, the top panel has different size screws. They're all T20 Torx screws. So start on one side and start to remove them. Now when we start getting to this side, I'm going to use my side rested on here so that it can't flex. Now start to remove these ones. Again, keep your side there to keep the UI from flexing. It is just plastic. Okay, and then we will go ahead and remove the last one. And this is why I said to put your side underneath it so that it cannot flop down, because as you can see, it very easily drops down, and now we have access to our components. Now that we have everything removed, we have clear access to our latch assembly. Now, the first thing I'm going to do is bring something to set my UI on. I'm going to slide it forward, just drop this on it. Since it's dangling down, as soon as I pull these wires off, what's going to happen? It's going to fall down, and that UI is going to hit the floor. So make sure you be safe with it. Now, your door latch system here, there's a couple of things you can check. As you can see, when the door closes, there is a little latch here that pops back and forth. You can open it and make sure that this is articulating like it should. It should drop down with the bar and then pull back when the bar goes in. Sometimes this is just out of position and you will have to fix that. Not a big deal. Now, if the latch is physically broken or it is saying the door is open and you can see that it's clearly not, one thing you'll want to do is probably replace it. Now, to begin, first, I'm going to go ahead and set it in place. And I'm going to start to remove the wiring here. I don't recommend just pulling with it loose. Highly recommend make sure it's actually in place and screwed in and latched so that it gives you a little bit of something to pull on. So I'll pull these down. Now, I'm going to set one over to the side. The one that I just pulled, I'm going to set that over, just showing me that that is the back wire. And of course, we're going to have the same, a black one here. Okay, now we'll bring that kind of inside, just showing if that's the front one. Bring down the next black one. We'll set that over to this side, okay? So we have the front white, front black, back black. Now, make sure the door is open. I know we closed it previously. Just open it just a little bit. You're gonna have 2 Torx screws, T20. As on here, you should still have the screws in from where you removed the top panel. I'm gonna go ahead and take these out. Slide out on the latch and set it to the side. When installing your latch, just go ahead and line it up. Make sure that the top lines up here where the kind of key slotted area is. Start to bring in 1 screw, tighten it by hand. Do the same with the other one, just to make sure it's lined up. Tighten them up. Make sure the door is going to close. Okay, now we had back white, front white, front black, and finally back black. Slide those in here. We will pull out on this, and now we can reinstall the console. When reinstalling your console here, first we'll bring it up and we're just gonna kind of place it in the area that it's supposed to be. We'll go over the top lip here, so make sure it kind of goes over. Clamp it, hold on to it, have 1 screw attached to your drill, and just gently put it in just to hold it up there. Do not let go of your hand clamp until you at least install a second one. So we'll go over to the opposite side. There we go. Now, go around the perimeter and reinstall the others. Now give it a close, make sure it seats okay. Now we can reinstall the bottom panel. When reinstalling your bottom panel, first make sure you have your bit inside as well as your screws ready to go, because when we do this, it is very easily for us to damage the bottom panel. So what we'll do is the panel itself has slotted areas on these kind of small metal slabs here, and it will slide into these hooks that are on the door. So we'll put it on there and slide up. Once I slide up, I'm going to grab it and clamp it, open the door, and start putting screws in. So first, we'll turn it around. I'm gonna look on both sides. Okay, we will line it up. Lined up on one side, lined up on the other. Slide up. It will tuck underneath the UI. Use your fingers on the side to kind of open the door and keep it clamped so that the plate does not fall down. Keep it clamped on one side. We're just going to put in 1 screw. That's why I said make sure your stuff is ready. Now I'm going to get another screw on the drill. Come over to the other side. Do not let go. One side can fall. Put in the other one. Now we are safe to let go. Reinstall the 2 other screws. And this will complete your repair. Thank you for watching another quality video from ApplianceVideo.com. If you found this video helpful, make sure you click the like and subscribe to our channel.